Today coming up with a mobility flow we're doing here, starting with a downward facing dog. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay in this position for a while, probably more than a minute. I'm gonna be playing with my legs, bending my knees one at a time. It's a very light downward facing dog. I am not very vertical. It's gonna be playing with knee bends per side, focusing on one leg at a time. Maybe walking a little bit forward with your feet, trying to get deeper into this downward facing dog. Getting the chest deeper, deeper, deeper down. Twisting the hip, opening the obliques, the lats, the side of your body. Now from here, what I'm going to do next is I am going to go into a plank, and from the plank I am going to go into a kneeling sort of child pose. I'm gonna do that rotation a couple times. So here I go forward to the plank. My hands are gonna be back, so this is gonna be focused on my shoulders, and very good core strength workout for this one. Hold that position for a plank for a couple seconds, maybe 10 to 15 seconds, and then walk a little bit back and go into a deep sort of child pose. Hold here for a couple seconds, then I'm looking up. I like to try to get my chest as close to the ground so I feel comfortable, and then into the plank again. This time I let my feet roll forward. Hold the plank again for 15 to 20 seconds. And then place my knees on the ground, go into a child's pose. Legs are a little bit wide open, so your stomach can go deep freely. Swing side to side, loosen the body, feel how your hips, your knees are opening. Here I'm gonna go forward and backward with a bent spine, just moving the hip a little bit. Back into child's pose. Now I'm gonna place my fists on the ground, and I'm gonna do the same thing, go into a downward facing dog. Just putting the weight on the fists. This stretches my wrists on a very nice way. Now for the next part, I'm gonna go into a deep squat with legs together, and then I'm gonna roll backwards all the way into sort of like I think it's the beginning of a candle. Anyways, you go all the way down until you feel comfortable doing it. Hold for a second there, and then try to roll all the way back into standing, or being on your feet. Hold for a couple seconds there, and then roll back again. I'm gonna repeat this motion for about 2 more times, and then I'm gonna go rolling all the way through, alternating right side and left side. You can see it in the video here. I'm gonna roll all the way through the side of my neck, my shoulder, then roll all the way back into this kneeling position, and then roll on the other side. Here I get confused, but then I quickly recover and go to the other side as it was planned. Now back into the standard rolling. You can try both things, but this is what I'm doing here. Going from kneeling to rolling, sometimes roll through. Right now, going to a downward facing dog with my fists. This is also going to stretch my wrists. And from here, I'm going to go into a side split. So hold the plank for a second, play around with it, and then I'm going to step with one leg forward, bending the knee, and sitting down into a half split. Like this, exactly. Now go into your right side and stretch as you feel comfortable. So in my case, I like to open the shoulder to the sky, trying to get my armpit to look to the sky. With the hand that's on the ground, I like to place my elbow on the floor, try to grab my knee, and then the other hand is reaching for the foot. Holding for a couple seconds here. 30-45 seconds should be enough. Breathe into your stomach and your chest. Once you feel that you've stretched enough, you're gonna get back the same way you came in. So try to place the fists or maybe the hands this time and go into a downward facing dog. And from here, just do the same thing with the other leg. Step through into a side split. And here I'm just gonna push my right leg, the one that's bent, on the floor, letting my side of my spine get used to this twist first. Now reach my foot. Here I wasn't quite opening my shoulder to the sky, so I tried again opening from the outside, going up, and then from the up position reaching into my other hand. Holding for a couple seconds more. This is one of my favorite positions. I feel like I gather a lot of tension on my lower back, and this just gets it. Really deep stretch into the lower back. So back into downward facing dog. Now I'm gonna go into a pigeon pose. So same thing, but you're gonna step with the leg crossed and then form a 90-degree angles in front of you with your knee. This is a very hard position. I'm starting to feel a little bit comfortable on it after a while of training it. So here what I did is just to find a comfortable position where I can place my hand, push my leg down. I'm not even thinking of going down with my chest. I'm actually just trying to find where I feel comfortable, where I can just hold this position for a couple seconds. I saw my kettlebell on, I could reach it, and that would help because the floor was burning. My hand could not stay on the floor for too long. I really like this workout on the sun. It felt like I was in a sauna. So well, I'm gonna hold this position for maybe 10 more seconds. And then when I feel comfortable, I'm going to try to put the weight on the other side of my hip and eventually go to the chest on the floor. So here you can see that I'm lifting myself and trying to place the weight on the other side of the hip that's opened, stretched. In this case, the left side. So I'm just trying to stretch the other side. And once a couple seconds go there, I'm gonna go back to the first one where I feel a little bit more comfortable, and then lower my chest to my knee to close on this side. Then I'm gonna proceed and do the other side as well and finish up this workout. I'm gonna leave you with only the video. Leave a like if you're enjoying this and follow for more content like this.